Today's country and your all-time favorites. 95.1 The Bull. Rob Getz in the bullpen. It is time now for our next community conversation brought to you by our friends at Floyd County Medical Center online at fcmc.us.com. Joining me in the bullpen this morning, reporter from New Hampton FFA Chapter. I have Karla Pickar joining me. Karla, thanks for joining me today.
Thanks for always having me, Rob.
As always. And of course, every month here, we like to keep up to speed with you guys and see what's happening here. Usually we have a member of the month, but unfortunately we had some car issues this morning.
Yep. My other helpful person who usually comes on the radio with me, I try to pick different officers, and it was her turn this morning, and she had car troubles this morning, so she was unfortunately not able to make it.
That's okay. We'll make up for lost time in October. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's jump right into it, Karla, here. Let's see what we have for updates. I know we kind of touched briefly on the vineyard you guys have there. So what updates do we have for there?
So this past 2 weeks ago on a Sunday, our officer team and helpful students picked almost a ton of grapes, and they processed it into the liquid that we usually make our jam with. And we, instead of making jam out of it, we sold it to Clear Creek Orchard to make their own jam, because we have a surplus of jam right now we're trying to sell. We have about 150 jars we're still selling, and we'll get a couple cases back from Clear Creek Orchard, but we won't be getting 800 jars like last time.
Yep. So there'll be plenty to go around there. And I know here in our community, and especially in New Hampton, we get a few people more on the older end of the spectrum that are always looking for the jams that you guys are selling, especially the grapes too. So yeah, well, that's good. More to go around.
Yes.
Let's talk about what else you have coming up. I know I've been seeing around social media words about your picnic.
Yes.
Might be in the works there.
Yep. We have our FFA family picnic. It's for alumni and FFA members and their parents to sort of see who's all in it and get to know everybody, and it's a great way to socialize. It'll be held on September 17th at 4 p.m. at Michelson Park. And if you haven't RSVP'd already, you should have gotten an email from Miss Rachel Baller, our ag advisor, and you can RSVP. Yeah.
Now, is this just exclusive to the FFA chapter, or can some people, in case they are curious about joining FFA, would that be something they can take a look at?
So alumni are always invited, but we try to keep it to just FFA members and alumni, and upcoming intro to ag students, they're technically an FFA member, so we try to encourage them to come to see our families, and it's great food. All the officers are bringing, I'm bringing sweet corn, and it'll be so good.
Oh, you had me at sweet corn right there. Oh, that the way to my heart is through the stomach right there. So, and of course, a great way, as you said, to mix there, and maybe even share some new ideas. I know when you guys went downstate, you've been brainstorming with other FFA members there. So that might be a good idea. Very good. Karla Pickar joining us this morning on the Morning Roundup. Another thing of note here, there's still time to check out those farmers markets, and you guys have been making a presence there as well.
Yes. We have September 14th in New Hampton, we'll have a farmers market, and also October 14th in New Hampton. And we'll be selling jams and mums and maybe some strawberries if they're still growing. And then we'll be selling, we'll also have a pumpkin. We're thinking about selling pumpkins. This nice lady is going to donate these pumpkins to us, and we're hoping to sell those. We don't know exactly the time and date yet, because our garden right now, all the pumpkins, the vines become hollow once they become dead. Mm-hmm. And so those pumpkins are sort of turning already really early, like the corn is. And so we might change our date to earlier, later.
Could be something to do maybe with the drought that's going on here in our community. Yeah. So make sure to get those up while you can. So more information, whether it be on the farmers markets, the picnic, and the vineyard, as you said there, how can we learn more about you guys?
Definitely our Facebook page and Instagram page. Those get updated a lot.
Yeah. And one thing I failed to mention here, how was the turnout for the Kitty Tractor Pull at the Big Four Fair?
It was such a great turnout. We had almost everyone in every class. They were so excited. They got little certificates, and they're always beaming with their smiles, and all the parents are taking pictures.
Yeah, I was a little bit concerned because, it was kind of a beat the heat kind of day. It was very hot there.
There's these big shade trees, so we parked ourselves under there. But
So yeah, great way to spend a day there. And of course, we always look forward to you guys again out in the community doing fun things, whether it be for the kids or for the adults. So we always look forward to you guys hanging out there. So reporter Karla Pickar joining us from New Hampton FFA Chapter. Thanks for joining me this morning.
Thanks for having me.
And we'll see you again next month.
See you again.
All right. This community conversation brought to you by Floyd County Medical Center, online at fcmc.us.com.